A viewer tried to kill me yesterday in what I can only assume was an assassination attempt from the American government or Atrioc. I almost died yesterday. I haven't talked much about this, but I picked up a new hobby recently, rock climbing, which is like the coolest, most Chad way to get exercise because you literally just use your hands to climb shit. Like if the zombie apocalypse happens, all the nerds who lift weights will only be able to pick up heavy metal, and me, I'll be able to climb any object efficiently and quickly. Anyway, so I was rock climbing yesterday with a few friends at a new place that I don't usually go to, and it was pretty busy. This place only does bouldering, which is like rock climbing without the rope harness. You know, again, just zombie apocalypse. You don't get a rope and harness. There's zombies around. So that's the way I prefer to climb. Also, I get scared of heights. So I'm climbing at this place, and this has happened more recently, you know, because the world's opening up. But I got recognized by a few fans while I was out there climbing. You know, a few people would come up, and I couldn't tell if it was because they watched the channel or because they were just impressed at my climbing ability. Watching me climb is kind of like watching Free Solo in 8K, except I don't talk about my relationship for an hour. Seriously, Alex, it was too long. It was just... By the way, boys, we just hit 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. We got more than 1 million subscribers in less than a year, which is crazy. It's insane. We've been doing YouTube for like 3 years now, and 2 million subscribers in that time blows me away. Tommy Innit still has 5 times the amount of subscribers we do, but we're not British. Anyway, thank you so much, boys. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe down below. I'd super appreciate it. And I'm going to keep dropping like daily uploads on this channel because I don't know. I kind of like channels like Charlie's that you can always look forward to content from. So I think that's our strat going into 2022. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me know what you like. So a guy comes up to me and he asks for a picture, like, you know, a lot of people have. And for the first time, I almost never do this. I just said, "Are you subscribed on Twitch?" You know, just as like a joke, right? Sometimes I'll make the joke like, all right, $50 and I'll take the picture. But I'm just joshing around. I'm just messing. And the guy looked at me and he said, "I haven't used my Twitch Prime yet." I'm live right now, by the way, on twitch.tv/Ludwig if you want to go take a look. Please, for the love of God, make sure you're at least using your Primes. You don't got to spend $5 on me. Just subscribe for free on YouTube. But if you're going to ask for a picture too, just like at least use your live right now. Come check it out. Anyway, so I'm climbing up the rock and I'm new to climbing. Like for my amount of hours in, I'm one of the best in the world, like no, without a question. But you know, I've only gone like 5 or 6 times, and I was working on like a V3, and I'd actually successfully done it. And you know, I thought that was pretty impressive. And after I finished the climb, I noticed from a corner of my eye, because I'm very observant. I'm like Seth Green in The Italian Job. I count how many cameras are in a room when I walk into it. And I also noticed that somebody walked into this rock climbing place wearing a blue hoodie, like a mint green blue hoodie, actually. And I also noticed it was my Mint Mogul Moves hoodie. And I was like, wow, this is either an insane coincidence where somebody who happens to own my merch walked into the exact place on earth that I am in, or this person was alerted to my presence here and had showed up. CIA operative, I don't know. Well, they walk in and they beeline over to a couple of guys who asked me for a picture earlier. I keep climbing, doing my thing, knocking out V3s, V8s, whatever. It is what it is. Finally, the dude walks up to me, all right? Hoodie's off at this point. I don't know if he just brought it to like show that he bought the hoodie. Either way, thanks for buying the merch, man. Appreciate it. New merch coming soon. And he like talks to me for a bit, and we have like a brief casual conversation. And in the conversation, he like points to the wall that I'm climbing, that I just climbed. And he's like, "Oh, can you do this?" Challenging me, right? The Alex Honnold of indoor rock climbing, to climb this wall that I'd already climbed, but he wasn't here for it. And I was like, "Yeah, of course I can." And he looked at me with the face. I was like, probably not. Probably cap. At this point, if you don't know rock climbing, it exhausts you quickly for a multitude of reasons. One, like your muscles, your forearm muscles, your back muscles, all right? It's a whole body activity. Climbing is the swimming of the air. But also your hands. will get absolutely torn to shreds. Oof, graphic warning. Will get absolutely torn to shreds climbing up the wall. And I've already been climbing for about an hour at this point, so I was kind of burnt. But not wanting to look like a total loser in front of one of my fans, I climbed the wall. And I'm getting about halfway up, and in this specific maneuver, it requires you to grab on to the right while your feet are over on the left, making a cool cinematic Call of Duty dive, and then swinging, and then slowly settling, and then you get to the top. So, you know, a little bit tired. Having already successfully done this wall, the first one at the gym to do it, I'm doing it. And then as I make the swing over, my hands, for whatever reason, slip from the wall, and I fall. And my ankle, as it's coming down, lands perpendicular to the ground, and it rolls, and I hear this noise from my ankle. I try to stand up immediately, and I can't. It feels like a rush of blood has released from my ankle. I can't walk for like 3 minutes. Finally, I can like put some weight on the foot. All right, just barely a little bit of weight, but I can kind of put some weight on the foot. And I think my adrenaline kicked in because I continued to climb for like 10 more minutes, climbing up the wall. And if you don't know, when you rock climb at a bouldering gym, they have like mats underneath you to catch you. But when you finish climbing up to the top, usually you jump down to the mat. And I was doing that. And you know, I didn't want to look weak in front of a Ludwig viewer who had clearly been sent to goad me into doing this climb when I shouldn't have done it because I already completed it earlier. Anyway, I do these last few climbs. We leave. The day goes on. If you ever had an injury, you'll know the real demons come after you go to bed. Because I woke up today with this. Holy shit. See how fat that ankle is? Normal ankle. All right? Normal, casual, breezy, cool. Look at this ankle. Yeah, I somehow landed on it so poorly that I now have a cankle on just my right foot. Here is a picture of it, by the way, a quick x-ray scan of a broken ankle. That is a picture of a broken ankle. It's not my ankle. I actually got my shit x-rayed this morning. It turns out totally fine, no breaks. It's just the cartilage or ligaments, ligmas. I think it's the ligaments in it actually got torn, and so I'm going to be out of commission for a few days on the ankle. But luckily nothing broke because of my cat-like reflexes when I landed. I did an impressive barrel roll. But that viewer, that motherfucker, I forget your name, but you tried to kill me. You tried, and I'm still here, bitch. I'm still here. Anyway, moral of the story is please don't challenge me to physical activities. If you meet me in person, I will probably attempt them, and it'll probably end up injuring myself, which, if that's your goal, stop. And if you do come up to me, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If not, you can do it right now. And then we'll get a picture together where I'll make this face. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys.